This is Joey Ryan, and you're watching Think Wrestling.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Think Wrestling. My name is Tom. This is Talking Wrestling, and I'm here at last with Lacey Adams.
Finally!
Now, you will watch this, you won't know any difference at all, but we are both very, very tired now.
Yes.
I've been running around after wrestlers for the past 2 hours trying to not fuck it up, and you've been wrestling for the past however long it was, so yeah.
Adrenaline's still going.
So we'll try not to fuck this up, basically.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, and we'll fuck it
No
up.
promises.
Low standards as always.
Why not? Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
It's wrestling, just go
It's
with
wrestling,
it.
yeah.
Go with it.
And there's going to be a loud bang in a minute from the door. Oh no, we're sneaking out, that's nice.
Professionalism,
that's what we like.
Professional.
And we've got an audience as well, so... No,
Hi guys!
no pressure. Wait for the camera.
Boo.
Honestly. Anyway, so Lacey, thank you for joining me. And again, we've got someone coming in. Being quiet, I really like that. So, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I've been waiting for a while
We
to do
have.
this now.
I would have interviewed you at the last Phoenix show, but I didn't know you were there until I saw you there.
It was a surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise entrant in the Rumble.
So, and obviously at that point I already had Molly and John, so I couldn't really fit in any.
I can't really replace Molly Spartan. No. Cannot do that. Molly Spartan is amazing. Like, no.
She was a very fun interview, but every interview is different. You're different,
Exactly.
John's different, so it could be better, could be, there's no way of saying that's what I'm going to say. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you for finally joining me.
Okay.
So I want to start. So your character name, Lacie Adams, that's sort of mix of your actual genuine name and then Adams. So where did the idea between sort of mixing the two come from?
There's no there's no magic, there's no mystery. I just picked a last name and stuck with it. Like,
So just sort of Adam.
there's no reason.
I like the name Adam, so let's go with that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was just there's literally no reasoning behind it, to be honest. It
Fair
was just
enough,
kind
yeah.
of a name.
So my guess is someone came up to you and said, "What's her name?" Just said Lacey.
So
Adams.
this is kind of what happened. So, as you know, I've been training at Kamikaze for a while, and it was kind of like, get your gear ready, you'll be ready for show soon. So I was like, oh, fantastic, get my gear ready. And it was kind of like, right, we're going to get your promo shots done, so bring your gear along. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So then, all of a sudden, was there helping out at the show, doing the music, and then the promoter comes up to me at the interval, "You're in the Rumble?" What? What? And he's like, "You're in the Rumble, I need your wrestling name and your entrance music." I'm like,
I haven't.
what? So literally, I was stood there with the promoter. I was like, right, Lacey this, Lacey this, Lacey this. He's like, no, something similar, no. And then it was like, Lacie Adams, yes, fine, we'll go with it. Luckily, I kind of already knew what music I wanted, but it was kind of like, you're in the Rumble, go with it.
I mean, there are people who put weeks or years, into thinking of the perfect name, the perfect capability on the spot. Lacey Adams. Yeah, cool, go with it.
Well, to be fair, everyone had kind of like pre-warned me, like, okay, you're going to be on show soon.
Yeah.
If you don't want to kind of use your full real name, you've got to think of something else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm going to have notice when I'm on shows. It's fine. I don't need to think about it. So I was just focused on training. And then it was like, no, Lacey, we're telling you this for a reason.
This is wrestling.
Like, yeah.
No one is really. This is wrestling. Do you not know how this works? No one's organised in wrestling. Come on.
Yeah, so it's just like, I'll just go with it. I'm sure I'll have enough time to figure it out. And then he was like, no, there we go. I mean, how random Kamikaze Rumbles are, I should have kind of expected it. I mean, throw in.
From what I was told, the last Kamikaze show that I went to, I don't know if it was the last Kamikaze show there was, but was it Chikara?
Oh, Shakara.
Yeah.
Oh,
she entered the Rumble because she was quite bored. She just thought, why not?
She's amazing. Because she, even though she's not local to the Kamikaze shows, she's the champion.
Oh, yeah.
So she will, even if she's not on the show, she will come to the shows because obviously she wants to keep an eye on what's going on.
Yeah.
So she'll be there, she'll come to the shows, and then because she was there, we didn't know she was turning up until just before doors. She turns up and we're like,
oh, hi.
And then James was just like,
you Rumble.
He's like, you're the champ, get in there, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
To be fair, it just go. I mean, that is the epitome of the organisation of wrestling, isn't it? So someone one shows are not even booked on the card. They go, "You want to be in the Rumble? Yeah,
amazing.
Sure, why not?"
That's probably the best thing about wrestling. Just expect the unexpected.
Literally anything can happen.
Yeah, if you think something's planned, it's not.
Yeah.
Plans can change 10 minutes before doors open. It's just, you just have to go with it. You can't plan anything, to be fair.
I mean, there's always a sort of a baseline, but 9 times out of 100, it'll change.
Pretty much. So
nothing goes to plan. That's what I've learned in wrestling. Nothing goes to plan.
Nothing at all. It's great.
It's fun. It's more fun that way, isn't it, though?
It is, but that's what I kind of like about the wrestling atmosphere, because everyone's in there for the same thing. Everyone loves it. So everyone wants to make sure each other's safe, with all the strikes that we do and everything else. So it's just great. It
is, yeah. And I mean, it's something that there's a lot of. I mean, you've got to have a lot of trust with the person obviously you're in the ring with, because if you I've seen. I'm not going to name names or anything, but I've seen people who I think I would not want to, even as a trained wrestler, I wouldn't want to be in the ring with you, basically. So it's good that you've got that sort of trust with people who especially Kamikaze.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because at Kamikaze we train hard. And it's such a varied training schedule that we do. So obviously when you come across new people, I mean, everyone probably knows within wrestling there's so many rumours that go around about so many different people. Just ignore rumours.
Yeah.
If you hear something, just ignore it. That's what I do anyway. Just I'll meet the person, figure it out for myself, because for me, this is an industry. Just build people up. There's so much negativity there as it is. We don't need to do it to each other. So to me, I just try and ignore rumours as much as I can.
I think that's the best thing to do. Just stay.
Let's just be positive. Forget all negativity. Forget rumours. Let's just enjoy wrestling.
Let's just enjoy wrestling for what it is. That's the entire point of it. You're meant to enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, then you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. That's what I like to do. Just meet people, have fun with people. Fans.
And I mean, I'd say you're doing fairly well for yourself so far, aren't you?
Thank you. I hope so.
You've been on Kamikaze. You've been on. I don't know. I know you were supposed to be at an Exposure show, but was that cancelled, or am I making that up?
I have been at Exposure. I've been there since I'm gonna say April. Last year. So I think I made my debut there April. The last show was, I think the November show it was. There was supposed to be an all-female Valkyrie show. That had to
that was one that was cancelled.
But I was there in December. We had a show and Cody Hall was on that one. As well as tonight.
Tonight is the first time I've seen him. He's a fucking.
Oh, he's amazing, Cody Hall.
He's a great wrestler, but you walk into the room and you think.
Yeah, it is. It's hey Cody, how are you? Yeah.
It's quite scary actually. Anyway, so we're moving off the topic there completely. Sorry, coming off the tangent there. Why not? Yeah. So you've been right. So I'm gonna get these wrong. So try me and correct me.
Okay.
You wrestled on Kamikaze, obviously.
Yep.
Phoenix, the last show you made your debut there, and this show obviously.
Yep.
Exposure.
Yep.
You've been on another one.
Wolfen.
Okay. Have you been on Coventry? Or
next weekend.
Next week. Oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
At, CPW.
Yeah. So that's five. That's 5 persons, I think, isn't it? And you've been doing, and you've been competing in the ring now for how long?
Just over a year. I made my debut last December, so literally just a year. Yeah.
Just over a year, and that's not too bad. I mean, 5 promotions in just over a year. Yeah. I mean, it takes. It's very difficult when you first start out to get on promotions, as I'm sure you could speak from experience, can't you?
Yeah, I was overwhelmed. On Venom. That's another local.
Oh, of course, yes,
yeah. It's so hard when I'm on the spot. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's because I made my debut at Kamikaze, I just thought, right, I'm just gonna be on Kamikaze this year. That's gonna be my focus. But then I got offered bookings elsewhere, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And
Yeah.
then kind of part of me was just thinking, oh my God, am I ready for this? Should
Yeah.
I be doing this? But it's just like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Everyone starts somewhere. So
Yeah.
like, I get in the ring and whoever I'm against, I'm like, right, okay, this is my ability.
Yeah.
This is what I can do. What can you do? Let's make this work. Let's work together. You know, let's make it great.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
so like when I first started out, it was just really overwhelming because I was just expecting
I'm not
kamikaze.
surprised. Really?
So and then I was getting all these, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
I mean, I think that when you're the one like, obviously I can't speak from experience, shock horror. But when you're first starting out, I think most people will say, well, I'm going to focus on doing this one promotion, but I think people often underestimate how quickly they can grow, if that makes sense. Like, I know that I mean, people learn at a different age, you know, as a general rule.
Yeah, of course.
But I've noticed in wrestling, people get booked much sooner than they expect to. Yeah.
I think it's one of these, you know, it's one of these genres where, like, it doesn't matter how much you train. I just don't. It depends on the person, but like, I just never thought, I was like, oh, I'm not ready to do this. But it's kind of like, there's only so much you can learn in training. So then it's like the rest, you've got to get out there.
And from my experience, I've obviously watching it. Half of what you need to learn comes from being in front of an audience. And obviously you can't like not on shows.
Because a lot of it is entertainment.
And I mean, it's literally sports entertainment.
So a lot of it is kind of like, you get out, there's only so much you can do in training, there's only so much you can do in the gym. But until you kind of get in front of a crowd, well, maybe not. I'll try and stay trim. I'm thinking maybe I should bulk up. But yeah, it's like one of those things, you want to entertain people. How else are you going to do that? By getting out in front of people and learning how to do it. So, you know, I don't think I've quite mastered it, but I'm hoping I'm getting there. I'm getting there, hopefully.
Well, I mean, I think as a general rule, wrestlers are their own worst critics. I've never heard anyone criticise anyone as much as wrestlers criticise themselves. And it's not even. I mean, obviously, when you're training, then you'll get constructive criticism. Like say, like, you know, when you're doing this move, try and do this or whatever it is. But as a general rule, I've never heard anyone criticise themselves as much as they do. Like I've spoken to wrestlers, and I could say, you know, and I could say, I think you had a really good match, and they go, oh really? I didn't feel like, seriously? I mean, because I always try and watch my matches back, so I can see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I need to improve on. And if there's like a certain match where I think I've not done particularly well on, or there's a spot where I'm cringing in my head, I'll put off watching that match. And like, there's been one where I've like, people are like, oh, have you watched it back? You know, you said you were going to watch it back. I'm like, no. And they're like, right, pull it up now. We're watching it. We're watching it. And I'm like, okay. And then it's never as bad as I think it is. And it's just minor little things. Well, what tends to happen is you build it up in your head because you think that I've done this really, really badly. I made an absolute, you know, I made an absolute pig's ear of this. And you overthink it, and you overthink what you've done wrong. So then by the time you get back to it, oh my god, this could be awful. And you want to think, oh, well, hang on a minute. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it could have been amazing, or it could have been, you know, not great. But that's not near as bad as you think it is.
No, it's not at all. But I could ask you a question now. So, because you go to a lot of shows, so it's kind of like not like I don't know. What are your 3 favourite promotions to go to kind of watch shows?
Oh my god.
Like, is it, what are your 3 favourite promotions?
There's
no right, there's no wrong answer.
There's no right wrong answer, but it's difficult because from my experience, each promotion is different in the, you know, like Fight Club Pro are a completely different promotion from Phoenix. In some aspects, Phoenix are a million miles ahead of Fight Club. In some aspects, Fight Club are a million miles ahead of Phoenix. I will say now, Fight Club are one of my favourites, regardless.
They're brilliant. From the first match, you're like, oh!
Literally, every time I go to a Fight Club Pro show, so someone asked me what's been the best match I've ever seen out there, and I go, I genuinely can't tell you. I'll have to watch it because every single match you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You are 100%.
I can't give you theme promotions. Honest to God.
I suppose it's hard though because you don't really go there as a fan anymore. You kind of go there to kind of mingle. And
exactly.
Stuff,
If you were to ask me that before I started doing all these interviews and the backstage stuff, I probably would have said, if I can even remember what shows I was going to then, because I would have said Fight Club, obviously. Yeah. I would have said Southside. Yeah. And oh God, I can't remember what promotions I was, because I can't answer that now because my perspective has changed.
Yeah. It has.
I don't come here. I mean, I'm still a fan. Yeah. But I don't come here thinking I'm going to mark out for Molly Spartan or I'm going to really chill Lacie Adams, because
I would mark out for Molly Spartan.
I will admit there were times when I was behind the couch going.
Well, literally, because I was at the show backstage when you was interviewing Molly Spartan. It was actually in this room, and I'd come backstage. I'd come in the door, and I was like. He's interviewing Molly Spartan, and then I was like putting my things away, and I was like, oh, it just feels rude. I'm the only one in here listening. I was like, oh, better go. I'll watch it like everyone else. I thought, it's a bit awkward. We're just sitting here watching. Pull up a chair.
Guys, ignore me. Turn this on.
Ignore me. I'm just sitting here watching. Yeah.
But I can't. Pro wrestling subjective. I'll say that. I'll say Southside Fight Club pro wrestling subjective, because I was at pro wrestling subjective before. What was I? I can't remember if I was, because I know that
you've got some good choices in there. Anyway,
yeah,
to be fair.
Because I know that Peter West was when I first started. Anyway, this is not about me. It's about you. Sorry.
Sorry.
Me. It's a two-way conversation.
Hey, to be fair.
Hey, buddy.
In my defense,
the Lacey Adams show.
She asked me a question that I can answer, so that's my defense of that.
It's fine. Go on then, ask me a question.
Ask you a question. So actually, what I want to know is what? Now, not necessarily what got you into it. That could have been a different thing. But what was your first memory of being, of just watching wrestling, basically?
My first memory is amazing. So, if you follow a certain podcast, like I've kind of said this story on there, so if you follow that podcast, you might know. But literally, my first memories of wrestling comes from my nan.
Oh, you're blind.
So literally, like every weekend, my mum would work, so we'd go around to my nan's. And she'd always have it on the TV. Yeah. So literally, my nan was a huge wrestling fan. She met Big Daddy a few times as well. That was one of her favourite wrestlers. Big Daddy.
Oh, that's amazing.
So literally Saturday mornings, we'd be at my nan's watching wrestling, and it is literally my nan who got me into wrestling. Yeah. And so like every time it's on the TV, like even before I started training, she'd be like, have you seen this programme? And even now she watches AEW. my nan watches AEW.
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
So like literally I'll be like, oh Nan, do you watch it? Or if it's on, I'll message it, oh Nan, it's on the TV. And like literally we talk about AEW. So when I first told her I started, I was like, oh, she'll be over the moon. Yeah. She wasn't.
Oh, what?
She was like, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't get in the ring. You're going to get hurt. And I was like, it's okay. So, but she's come to terms with it now. Yeah. But, it's my nan. And I show her all my photos and all my videos. And, it's just nice to see my nan's face, like when I'm in the ring. So.
I think you started off very lucky because my family hate it.
Oh, do they?
It was very difficult to get into it because I didn't even know it existed until I was in high school. Yeah. So I envy you, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's literally only my nan who's interesting. Like no one else.
Still better than that's still more than I can say for my nan, though. Yeah. Come on, Nan, you've got. Come on. Not.
We should do a nan date. Like I'll take mine out. You take your nan out. We'll just.
You do not want to know. You don't want to do that.
Centre. I don't know. Where do you want to take them?
That genuinely sounds like the worst idea anyone's ever had ever.
I'm up for it.
I'm up for it, but my nan wouldn't be up for it.
Oh well, you know where I am.
Yeah, really quickly, I'm gonna go and plug that camera in because I've just realised it's not charging, and I'm getting nervous about the camera battery dying. It's put the liters down there. As you can see, this is the peak of professionalism here.
It's fine. Like, it's just like wrestling, just go with it. Go with the flow.
So, fly, buddy.
Yeah.
So if you can just stick that into the...
Oh, that's what she said.
Obviously. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Todd. Todd Pettingale. Thanks, Todd.
Professionalism. Trying to become midway through the interview. That's the type of stuff that we strive for.
It is. Told you from the beginning. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
There
You know what? Like, I think I don't think it's uncommon for families to be sort of very like, oh my god, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Because like my family, they don't like wrestling, but then and they got nothing against me doing this. But if I was to tell them I'm training, they go, oh you fuck, basically.
Yeah. It is a shock to the system because like unless they're into it, it's just like, oh, what are you doing that for?
Yeah, and I think that when they see what goes on demand or on TV, and you know people being put through table, you're not doing that.
Yeah, pretty much. Although like a lot of people I work with, like just kind of like, it's fake. I'm like, it's not. And they're like, oh, but you don't hit each other. I'm like, oh, tell that to my split open I had last year, and I was out for a while.
Tell that to the Einstein's broken nose.
Exactly, yeah. So that sometimes. But again, it's people who don't know wrestling, so it's just taking the time to be like, actually, this is what it is. It's quite entertaining. Come watch me, bring them along. So,
if you can get them into it, then they do. But I think it's difficult to get people into it who are so hell bent on the mindset of it's fake because they don't want to change. And I'll admit, I went through a weird phase when I hated it, everything about it, and I thought this is fake. I'm not going to do this, and then I got back into it again. So
yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'd say quite naive, but like every time I've watched it, I've never been thinking, oh, it's fake. I just kind of loved the entertainment value of it. And some of the stuff they do in the ring, you're like, okay, even if like it's fake, like they're gonna hurt themselves.
Exactly. Some of the stuff that they do in the ring, you can only be safe to a certain degree. Obviously, things do happen. So tell that to it was in the like 90s or very early noughties, and a guy jumped from the top rope and literally snapped his leg.
Well, someone's just died.
That was it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name. Yeah.
Someone's just died in Mexico.
A triple something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just a dive out the ring, landed on his neck. So.
What's that?
No. This is the Lacie Adams show. You're ruining it. Get out. Or shut up.
Anyway,
just shut up.
So.
You're welcome. Some of us needed for interviews, but you go help with the ring. Thanks. Bye.
Anyway, so let's talk less about injuries and
yes,
let's talk about more happy things.
Yes.
So I was going to ask a question, obviously, and I forgot what it was now. So you've been wrestling. So you've been on shows now since December not last year, the year before. I keep thinking it's 2019.
I keep doing the same. Yes, like 2018.
2018, so just over a year now. And you said you've been on 6 promotions now, Venom, all the other lot.
Yep.
So if you can, and a lot of the time I see some people sit there and just look at me like, what the fuck? Can you name your top 5 opponents from the time that you've been just doing it in the ring?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll make it easy. I'll say people to work with.
Okay. To be fair, even though I've been wrestling a year, I probably haven't had that many opponents. So, straight off the bat, I'm trying to think in order I had opponents now. Luke Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
21st Century Hero. Kamikaze.
He is phenomenal.
Like, that was my, I'm going to say, 3rd singles match that I had, and it was at Kamikaze. Oh, he's such, he's horrible heel. Like, you just want to hate him. You're just like, oh, boo, boo, Luke, boo, boo.
Boo, Luke, boo.
Yeah. But, honestly, in the ring, he's just so talented.
Yeah,
He is so underrated. It's unbelievable. So he was one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Chantel Jordan, of course.
Shock horror.
Yeah, shock horror. She's probably one of everyone's favourites, but Chantel Jordan is amazing.
Yeah.
One of the most humblest people.
16 years old as well.
Yeah, so humble.
It
amazing.
makes me think. What have I done wrong? The fact that I'm 22 years old and she's 16 and travelling to Belgium, Japan,
She's
Germany,
in Italy today.
Italy, and then hits me. You know, I mean, this is great, but you still think, what have I done wrong in life?
Well, to be fair, everyone's got their own journey.
Exactly.
Everyone does their own things, but she's amazing.
She's incredible.
She's the first girl that I kind of met through wrestling, and she's always been there, always had my back, always had me in the ring, and when we get in the ring together, we go at it. So.
You know what I've noticed? A lot of people in wrestling, they sort of they hate and love a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone say I don't like Chantal Jordan. Never, regardless of if it's backstage or from a fan's point, you know, you can have your favourites. She might not be one of them, but I've never seen anyone go, as a person, I don't like her.
She's amazing. She's literally she will be my favourite person in wrestling because she was the first girl I kind of connected with in wrestling, and she's always there.
Yeah.
Love her. Love Chantel.
Everyone loves Chantel. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Lucia Lee.
Yeah.
Honestly, since she's been at Kamikaze, she has killed it. She's amazing.
She's
amazing.
skyrocketed.
She's great. As a heel, she's amazing. I'm just boo again.
Boo
you.
Boo
you. But no, she's amazing. So talented, and again, underrated.
Yeah, you know what makes me laugh though is when I don't think it was when I interviewed her. I think it was when I was talking to her at the show, but she said that she feels like she's too smiley to be a heel. I look at her now.
When she gets in that curtain, I'm like, oh.
You'd love to hate her.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. That was 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Kat Von Cage.
Oh yeah.
She was my first singles match, and she was brilliant. She was amazing. In the ring, out the ring, she's just such a nice person.
Yeah.
And in the ring, she's amazing. She knows how to hit and stuff. Yeah, I love Kat Von Cage. And then. It's gonna be all girls. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologise for that.
Sorry.
There will be guys who say, oh, it's an entire list of guys. You know.
Yeah.
In the end, it's not about I need to pick you because you're male.
Yeah.
You pick who you work best with.
Yeah. And then the last one is Nadia Sapphire.
Oh yeah.
I had a championship match with her last July at Exposure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was incredible.
Yeah, I think she's really underrated. I don't think she gets the credit she deserves.
Literally, because I'd never really met her before, but I knew of her, and that was probably the most nervous I'd been before a match.
Yeah.
Before I'd kind of met someone, so that was, I was really nervous for that match. But I loved it. It was great.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. Loved it.
Oh, sorry about that. We're hacking away at you. That's not very professional.
Not in my direction, you're alright. Otherwise, you'll see me cringe. I'm like, bye, I'm gone, bye, nice interview, thanks.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm a germaphobe, so.
So am I, to be honest. So there's obviously quite a few people who you've not had a match with or you've not had a chance to work with. So if you can, try and.
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm going to ask,
This is going to be tough. Okay. Oh man, this is so tough.
Alright, you know what? We'll do this in 2 ways, alright? I'll say people who are still active.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether what country, what promotion they're there, and people who are still wrestling, and then I'll say just all time. So it might be someone who's died years ago, someone who's retired, that sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, see, the way I've got things in my head, I don't know what it's so bizarre, but I can't look So like from now to like 5 years time.
Yeah.
To me, I kind of like, right, how am I still going to be wrestling and improving in 5 years? So what am I going to do for the next 12 months?
Yeah.
So me, I look at like the next 12 months.
Yeah.
And then I kind of look at each promotion differently, and I'm like, right, okay, who am I aiming for at this promotion? Who am I aiming for at this promotion? Who am I aiming for here?
Yeah.
So it's like I have so many different trails of thought as to like how I'm going to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And like what I want my character to do. So like I have all these different trails of thought.
Yeah.
Like for at the minute for Kamikaze, like there's so much going on there at the minute. Like my last match I had with Lacie Adams.
Yeah.
God, loved it. I want to go against Al Carter.
Yeah.
Just because what he did with Heroes Next Door, I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
I'm not having that.
I'm like, your one win is when you tagged with me, and then you turn your back on Heroes Next Door.
Yeah.
Not having it. No.
Not having that.
No.
Standards.
No,
come on.
No.
You said that really, really personally, didn't you? Like, no.
No. Yeah. Took it really personally. No. Obviously, Chantel Jordan.
Yeah.
Because I have wrestled her at other promotions, but to me, Kamikaze is like my home promotion. Like that's where I'm trained. Like that's where the fans like really supported me. So I'd like to do like fight Chantel at Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Who else? Again, I'll try and think logically. I'm like, oh, who would I want to fight? It's like, no, it's not who I want to fight. Who would logically make sense?
Yeah.
Who else?
Okay. What do you? What do we do? 5 logically opponents, and then 5 just.
Oh God.
Just utter nonsense opponents who you just think, oh, you know what? Me versus Lita in a prime.
I'm awful at these interviews. Okay, so we'll go with.
So am I.
Chantel Jordan, Al Carter. This is probably going off slightly, but I'd like to work with. No, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, go on.
No, I can't say that. I'd actually like to work Kieran McQueen.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be quite an interesting match.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kieran McQueen. That'd be a wild card match, that would.
Yeah.
Who else? I'd want to go Elliot Jordan.
Yeah. I think most people do.
Like, the way he's training at the minute, he's like massive, like not like fat, but like muscular. Like,
Yeah.
I'd really need to up my training to be on par with the Elliot Jordan experience. So, Elliot Jordan. And who else? There's like so many new like trainees at Kamikaze and so many people coming through.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it gets too difficult to keep up with because Kamikaze is one of the best schools in the entire country and they're renowned for that. So you got every single year people just coming through the door, that sort of thing. So it must get quite difficult to say, you, stop!
It's good though, I love it.
Oh, it is good, yeah, definitely.
There's so many new people coming in and it's just nice to see fresh faces.
Yeah, and it's so easy to get into as well now, isn't it? Like, you don't have to... Because I remember when if I was when I first got into wrestling, I wanted to be a wrestler more than anything, but I didn't have a clue how to get, because when you first start out, you don't know how to get into it, know. So you don't realise there's this massive chain of indie folks in indie schools, and you sort of think, it's this massive thing that I can never get into.
Well, yeah, because I didn't. Because I watched it, but I was like, oh no, you can't train to do that. But I knew a few people who did it. Yeah. And they were like, oh yeah, come train. I'm like, no, you can't do that. And they're like, no, you can come train and be a wrestler. I'm like, no, you don't. Like, I'll see that on TV. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah. And it's like, no, come. So I went along to a couple of sessions, and I was like, oh, actually, I'm really into this. So it's I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's always a case of, when you look at it from the outside, it's basically a completely alien world, isn't it? You look at it and you think it's amazing to, it's like when, for example, I love watching things about outer space, and I sort of think it's really interesting, but I'm never going to get involved in that. Yeah. I mean, obviously they're two completely different things, and you need much more training to be in that sort of thing. Yeah. But with wrestling, you sort of think, I can never do that.
Yeah.
And then you realise, oh wait, it's actually more accessible than I realised it was.
Yeah.
And then you do this, and then you're thinking you get booked on the shows, and you think, wait, hang on a minute, how did that happen?
Actually, what I've got you here, I've tried a new hairstyle tonight.
I noticed that, yeah.
What do you think? Like, honest thoughts, it can be negative or positive. Like, I try new things with my hair, and I just don't. I first saw it, and I was like, oh, this is different.
Okay, honest thoughts.
Honest thoughts, go
yeah,
for it.
honest thoughts.
Don't hold back.
Okay.
Honest thoughts.
As a general rule, I'm not a huge fan of that sort of like bunchy things, but it completely depends on the person wearing them.
Okay.
On you, I think they work very well. On other
Okay.
people I've seen, I just think, stop, please. Basically, to be polite about it. I'm not gonna name.
Who,
Not gonna name.
Who?
I'm not naming.
No, that's fine.
I would like to stay friends with them, so I'm not going to.
Oh, you're friends with them? Okay.
I would like to say I'm good.
Okay. I'm joking, I'll stop.
No.
I'll stop.
No, but I think like, it is good to try new things.
Yeah.
Obviously, and I'm sure there are things in matches that you tried, and after you think, oh, that really well did again, and or other things, and you think,
Yeah.
that was fucking atrocious. Never do that again.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, trial and error. It's like, oh, we'll see what happens to it. Yeah, not doing that again.
Yeah.
Or, oh, actually, that worked out quite well, so yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you think this hair will be a thing you try and go forward with?
Maybe. I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to try it. Like, I've got a few ideas as to what I
Yeah.
want to do.
The good thing
so.
is that you got really long hairs, so there's a lot of things you can
I
try.
love my hair. It's so long. The only problem is
I
'cause
love
it's quite curly.
the colour of it as
Oh,
well.
do you like the colour?
Yeah, it's not like very
Yeah.
dark purple. I've been
Yeah.
thinking about dyeing my hair for ages, but I don't want, because my sister has dyed her hair more times than I can count at this point, and it's not destroyed at all.
Yeah.
But if you compare it now to when she was younger and before she started dyeing it, there's a notable difference there. And it's, so I've been thinking about it, but I don't want to like kill it, basically.
Yeah, it's hard because it depends what you do to it as well. Because
Yeah.
like, you can dry it out. Like mine, luckily, isn't too dry from it. Like
Yeah.
I've got quite good hair. But yeah, depending on how often you do it, what you use. Like,
Yeah.
It depends on your hairstyle.
It does,
and
yeah. I mean,
your hair
I've
type.
got very thin hair. Like, I comb it and I keep putting strands out. So I think if I dye this, there's a fly there. Sorry. if I dye this, my hair's gonna just fall on my head, and I like to avoid that because it's been a long time going this bad boy
You should
out.
dye it like this, just like have the ends done.
I'm thinking about that, but I just
Or have streaks.
streaks. What are they?
Just like have highlights in.
I like, yeah.
random
I've been
highlights.
thinking about getting dreadlocks, but I thought no, not really, because I don't.
Oh, please don't. Please don't get dreadlocks.
What's up with dreadlocks?
Look how long. I don't know if it suits you.
Bray Wyatt has dreadlocks, and he's got the same thing as me, like shaved back and
Yeah.
sides and long on
I
top.
can't imagine you with dreadlocks.
Well then.
I'm sorry. If you want dreadlocks,
No.
you get dreadlocks.
No, I'm not.
Do not base your life decisions on my opinion. You do you.
No, I'm not getting dreadlocks. Not in a
You
million.
do
Anyway, we've completely gone off tangent now.
It's fine.
So you've gone through your 5 dream opponents. Well,
yeah.
really logical, but
Okay.
now I want your ridiculous ones.
My ridiculous ones. Okay.
If you can.
Okay. So, Natalia.
Yeah.
I love Natalia.
Yeah.
Love her. Just like how good, like technically she is. I love a match with her.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Why not? Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Like, I know she gets like a lot of heat and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just love the way she is. Like she's so entertaining. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Why
Let's
not?
do it.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it. Lita,
Yeah.
because I just used to love watching her growing up. Like,
Yeah.
She's great.
I met Lita last year. So.
Nice. How was it?
It was, and I got another. Oh no, we got someone. Oh, what? Got someone's making weird hand signals.
No, that's fine. Yeah. So how was it?
Hello.
How was it, Tom?
It was very good. I did the wrong thing with my hands.
Oh!
Did you?
What did you do?
So-
did you touch it inappropriately?
No, I didn't know.
What did you
But,
do with your
like,
hands?
you know the you know the gesture the Hardy Boys do, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I did that, but I did that instead. And it was only after I posted it on Facebook, and people going, Tommy, do you know what that means, right? I was going, no, and I'll Google that, and I thought, oh shit.
It's hilarious. It's a cool story though. It is a cool story.
She didn't seem to mind.
She probably didn't notice, to be fair.
I'm sure she did.
Was it like a meet and greet, like in May?
It was a meet and greet thing, yeah. And I just thought, oh shit.
It's a cool story. Own it. Don't be embarrassed, just own it. It's great.
The fact that I did the sex
I love
hand with a Lita, yeah, that's a story for the grandkids.
Exactly. Own it, it's brilliant. That's what wrestling's about, man.
Fair enough, yeah. Go on then. So
I can't remember what we said now. Gail Kim.
Yeah.
Love Gail Kim.
She's the one who did the splits, isn't she? Like
Yeah.
in the yeah.
She's great. Who else would I wrestle? Oh, I'm gonna go with. I don't know. Pass. We'll skip.
Pass.
Pass.
You can't pass on this.
I can. No, I'm all like, I'm really bad on the spot. Like, interviews.
So am I. So am I.
We're doing well then. We're doing well.
That's why. You see, that's why I'm the interviewer, not the interviewee.
It's fine. It's fine. It's great.
So you're going to pass on the final one.
Yeah.
Oh, wuss.
I'm alright with it.
Fair
I'm
enough.
alright with it.
Like, there are more things that I want to ask, but I think John's been telling me to wrap this up, and I think obviously Rob over there wanting us to wrap this up as well. And we've been going for nearly 45 minutes.
We haven't. Oh, no way.
So we
So
will
part
wrap this
two
up now.
soon, then?
There'll be a part 2 coming. I've got a lot of part 2s I need to get through.
Shall we go any longer for 45 minutes tonight?
That'll be good. No, that won't be good. I'm not a million years that'll be good out.
We're going Iron Man naturals tonight.
You should do like a video with all of your outtakes from like all of your interviews.
I don't know. It's the thing.
You should do it for like a Christmas special, like outtakes.
One of my friends will actually suggested that, but the issue is I don't have outtakes because I leave everything in.
Oh, there you
unless
go,
it's
then.
Unless it's really bad, like
Unless it's
like
the one with the Charlie Rawlins. I saw that one. That was hilarious.
Was that the one after pro wrestling
Yep.
subjective when he was drunk?
Yep.
And I was too tired to be interviewing properly.
It was amazing.
It was horrible. I'm very
It
glad
was
that never made it to air.
Like, I don't know why that didn't go to air. Like,
Because he was drunk and it was awful. That's why I didn't make it to air.
it was brilliant.
It really
That
wasn't.
should be like a Christmas special. Or you should get people to pay for it.
And people have,
The mystique around it. Mystique around the
see the issue, like I think at this point that's too old. If that makes sense.
No such thing as too old.
I'll have to run it by him first.
It's called a classic.
Well, it's only a classic.
From the vaults.
It's only from the vault if it was ever made public in the first place, and then it's a throwback. If it's not public, then it's like, oh, I did this.
Technicalities.
But yeah, an outtakes wouldn't work because nothing gets cut out unless it's like rape jokes or something like that.
Ooh, okay.
Not that there's been
I
rape
should
jokes.
hope
That's just,
no one makes rape jokes.
no, okay. No one makes rape jokes, but I'm just thinking about that sort of line, unless it's really inappropriate,
Okay,
that sort of thing. But yeah, as
I
a
get
general,
you.
there are no outtakes because everything just gets because it's more. I always think it's more human because it makes it like that's the reason why. Like I don't put backing tracks over these.
Yeah.
I don't edit these apart from syncing the audio with the video because I want it to be like you want to literally standing behind the camera watching it.
Yeah.
And if there's all these weird text on screen and weird filters going on, then it's just like you know. Anyway, so we will wrap this up now because we're getting impatient and you've got a quote Iron Man match to go home to.
Yeah, Iron Man match. Because wrestling never stops.
You
Wrestling
can go tonight.
24/7.
A last man standing match with a Rob to look forward to.
We're going now, guys. We're wrapping
So
up.
before we end, I will ask you if you want to plug your social for the people watching this to follow you.
That's a good question, that Tom. It's a good question.
I ask a lot of good questions.
I have no idea off the top of my head. It's like Lacey Adams 1 _ Lacey Adams 1 or
Just search Lacey Adams.
Just search
Fair enough.
Lacey Adams.
Just search Lacey
over there.
Adams.
It is just Lacey Adams on Facebook, but I haven't got my phone with me, so I can't check on my
Fair
Facebook.
enough. Well,
it's either Lacey Adams or Lacey Adams 1 on Twitter and Instagram. There you have it.
Fair enough. Well, there'll be a title on screen around Lacey's Corner now, where you can go and check out her socials. So there'll also be links in the description down below as well. Yeah, so we'll do a part 2. Hopefully without an audience next time to distract everyone.
I like the audience. Thanks, Tom.
I don't work under pleasure. and we'll see you in a bit. Peace out.
Bye.